3 tips to redefine your mindset on nutrition to create real lasting change. With so much information out there, it can become very difficult to even get your head into the right space to make real change. So today, what I want to do is break through the walls, break through the barriers, and give you 3 actual tips that you can use now to begin to create the life of your dreams, to feel health, to feel joy, and to feel your energy. Tip number 1, we gotta identify your current beliefs. What do I mean? Think about it. From the time we open our eyes, we are born into a culture, a way of living, certain habits, and it looks different for everybody. But what happens is through our learned behaviors, we carry those out throughout our lives. And if we don't begin to identify where those are leading us, it can lead us to dark places. Anywhere from disease to being overweight to not feeling internally good about yourself. The range is wide on the effect of not knowing what you're thinking about nutrition. So today, what I want you to do is start to recognize your actions. And at the end of the day, I want you to journal 5 thoughts. Look at what you ate today. Look at what time you ate it. Look how much you ate. And then think about why you did that. Those are the few things you can think of, and write 5 thoughts around belief. I believe this. I did this. And what you'll start to see is that what you're thinking up here is creating the actions out here. The second thing, observe yourself. What I want you to do is tomorrow, take a picture of everything that you eat through the whole day. Okay, do it for 1 day. No judgment, no good, no bad, no nothing, but just to see. So that it's one thing to think about it and it's another thing to see your actions. So when you see it, it can be eye-opening. And if 1 day is enough, I recommend a full week because that gives you a more lifelike picture. Because when you watch this, you're gonna want to try to be healthy tomorrow. And I know that's where our brain goes, but what I want you to do is experiment over the course of a week to get a snapshot of what you're actually doing. And the third tip is to sit there and reflect. After you've done the 1 day or the 7 days, which I recommend, look at your actions and compare it to, let's say this. Did I eat 5 times in the day, spread out at about 2.5 to 3 hours? Why would I do that? To keep my energy flowing, to make sure I'm taking in little bits at a time and just knocking off the edge instead of getting really full and just being heavy. The next thing I want you to look at, the quality of my food. Am I eating heavily processed foods, rich in fat, sugars? Or am I taking in nutritious vegetables, proteins? What am I doing? And the third thing I want you to look at is when am I eating? What are my habits telling me? Am I still stuck in my college years and eating at 9, 10 p.m., disrespecting my body? And that's heavy to hear, but that's the truth because we want to look at it from self-love, okay? Not from I'm doing something wrong. More so, how can I respect myself? How can I better myself? How can I unlock myself? That's what I'm here for. So to sum it up for you, the first tip, observe your day, 5 thoughts around your beliefs, your culture with nutrition. The second thing, log a day or a full week. Take pictures and record them. And the third thing, be honest, be raw, be real. Self-reflect and rewind and rewatch if you want to see exactly what to think, but make sure you look at yourself in the face and say, hey, if I really want to create change, okay, what got me from point A to point B, or what's getting me here now, if I want to see a point C, something's got to change. It's time to be real, it's time to be raw, and it's time to create real change.